Success Track Courses presents The Secret to Business Growth: How Learning Cultures Drive Success. What sets top-performing companies apart? A strong learning culture. Businesses that invest in continuous employee development retain top talent, drive innovation, and outperform their competitors. In this video, we'll explore practical strategies to embed learning into your company's DNA, making it a seamless part of everyday work. Stick around for expert insights and a proven framework to help your team thrive. Companies that fail to prioritize employee development risk stagnation, high turnover, and missed growth opportunities. But those that invest in continuous learning outperform their competitors, adapt to industry shifts faster, and retain top talent. In today's video, we'll break down the steps to building a workplace where learning is not just an occasional event, but an everyday practice, one that's valued, encouraged, and embedded into your company's core. Whether you're a business leader, HR professional, or team manager, you'll discover actionable strategies to create an environment where employees thrive and your company gains a competitive edge. Want to empower your workforce? Click the link in the description to explore our course collection on Thinkific and start driving measurable results today. Let's dive in. Why a learning culture is a strategic advantage for modern businesses. The most successful companies today are not just the ones with the best products or the biggest market share. They are the ones that prioritize continuous learning and development. A strong learning culture enables organizations to stay ahead of industry trends, drive innovation, and retain top talent, all while improving overall performance and profitability. Businesses that invest in learning don't just adapt to change, they lead it. Companies that embrace a learning culture are better positioned to innovate, retain top talent, and outperform competitors. Research shows that organizations with strong learning cultures are 92% more likely to develop innovative products and processes and 52% more productive than their competitors. This means that businesses that prioritize learning don't just survive, they thrive. Why? Because when employees are continuously developing their skills, they feel more engaged, valued, and motivated to contribute at a higher level. When learning is ingrained in the company's DNA, it fosters a culture of growth, adaptability, and long-term success. The benefits of continuous learning go beyond just skill development. Higher employee engagement and retention are among the most significant advantages. Employees who have access to growth opportunities feel more valued, motivated, and committed to their company's success, leading to lower turnover rates and higher job satisfaction. Learning also drives innovation and business growth. Employees who are regularly trained in new skills bring fresh perspectives, improve efficiency, and help companies stay ahead of industry trends. This continuous development cycle strengthens leadership pipelines, ensuring that businesses have a strong, capable workforce ready to take on future challenges. Perhaps most importantly, a culture of learning creates a lasting competitive edge. Businesses that invest in employee development can quickly adapt to industry changes, economic shifts, and emerging technologies, making them more resilient in an unpredictable market. Without continuous learning, companies risk stagnation. Investing in knowledge fuels long-term success, fosters innovation, and creates a workforce that is future-ready. Organizations that prioritize learning today will be the market leaders of tomorrow. Why many businesses struggle with continuous learning and how to fix it. Despite the undeniable benefits of continuous learning, many organizations struggle to implement effective training programs. Learning initiatives often fail not because employees don't want to grow, but because businesses don't create an environment that supports ongoing skill development. Let's take a look at some of the biggest obstacles that prevent companies from building a strong learning culture. Lack of time. One of the most common reasons employees don't engage in training is because they feel too busy. With demanding workloads and tight deadlines, setting aside time for professional development often takes a back seat. Without a structured system that integrates learning into daily workflows, employees see training as an added burden rather than a valuable investment. No clear learning path. Many companies recognize the need for employee training, but don't provide a clear roadmap for professional development. Without structured learning goals, career progression plans, or personalized training programs, employees don't know where to start or what skills to focus on. This lack of direction leads to inconsistent participation and missed learning opportunities. Low engagement. Many training programs fail because they lack interactivity and real-world relevance. Employees are more likely to engage with learning materials that are practical, concise, and applicable to their daily tasks. Training that doesn't provide clear takeaways or actionable insights can feel like a time-consuming obligation rather than a valuable opportunity for growth. Lack of leadership buy-in. Learning initiatives need executive and managerial support to succeed. If leadership doesn't prioritize professional development, employees won't either. When companies don't make learning a core business priority, it becomes an afterthought, leading to low participation, minimal accountability, and limited long-term impact. The key to success isn't just offering training, it's embedding learning into everyday work life. Companies that integrate continuous learning into daily operations, reward employees for developing new skills, and create a structured, engaging learning environment will see higher productivity, stronger innovation, and long-term business success. How to establish a culture of continuous learning. Building a culture of continuous learning doesn't happen by accident. It requires intentional leadership, structured learning opportunities, and a commitment to growth at every level of the organization. When learning is embedded into daily work, employees feel empowered, engaged, and motivated to develop their skills, which ultimately strengthens the business. Here's how companies can create an environment where learning is ongoing, accessible, and impactful. 1. Leadership must model learning. A culture of learning starts at the top. Executives and managers must lead by example. When leadership actively participates in professional development, employees are far more likely to value and engage in learning opportunities. If employees see that their managers prioritize learning, whether it's through attending industry events, enrolling in training programs, or sharing insights from books and courses, it sets the tone for the rest of the organization. Beyond participation, leaders should champion and support learning initiatives by recognizing and rewarding employees who take the initiative to upskill. Creating a workplace where curiosity and development are encouraged starts with leadership commitment. Additionally, businesses should foster a growth mindset, the belief that skills and abilities can be developed through effort and learning rather than being fixed. Companies that embrace challenges as opportunities to learn outperform rigid workplaces that resist change. Encouraging employees to experiment, take risks, and learn from failures builds resilience, adaptability, and long-term success. Actionable tip: have senior leaders regularly share what they're learning, whether it's insights from a new course, book, or industry event. This not only normalizes learning, but also inspires employees to do the same. 2. Integrate learning into daily workflows. One of the biggest reasons companies struggle with continuous learning is the belief that training must be long and time-consuming. However, learning doesn't have to be disruptive. When integrated into daily workflows, employees can develop skills without stepping away from their core responsibilities. Create a learning calendar with dedicated training days. Consistency is key when fostering a learning culture. Businesses should establish a structured learning schedule that makes development a regular and expected part of the work week. Ways to implement a learning calendar. Set monthly or quarterly training days where employees can focus entirely on professional development. Designate learning hours, a set time each week when employees can complete courses, attend training, or engage in skill-building activities. Encourage team-based learning sessions, such as lunch and learns or knowledge-sharing meetings where employees present insights from recent training. Actionable tip: make training days predictable and mandatory, just like any other business-critical meeting. This reinforces that learning is a priority, not an afterthought. Leverage learning management systems, LMS, to track progress. A well-structured learning management system, LMS, helps organizations organize, track, and measure employee learning. LMS platforms streamline training processes by providing a centralized hub for courses, progress tracking, and certifications. Benefits of using an LMS. employees can access training anytime, anywhere, especially useful for remote teams. Managers can track course completions, skill development, and learning trends. Automated reminders help keep employees accountable for ongoing learning. Data analytics provide insights into knowledge gaps and areas for improvement. Popular LMS platforms like Thinkific, Talent LMS, and Cornerstone make it easy to implement structured learning programs without overwhelming employees. Actionable tip: use an LMS to personalize learning paths. Allow employees to choose training programs that align with their roles, career goals, and interests. Final thought: learning as a daily habit. By embedding learning into the fabric of the organization, through leadership commitment, micro-learning opportunities, structured calendars, and smart technology, companies can remove barriers to training and create an environment where growth is constant, seamless, and impactful. Businesses that invest in continuous employee development today will build a workforce that is adaptable, innovative, and future-ready. How to reinforce a culture of continuous learning in your organization. A strong learning culture isn't just about providing training, it's about making growth a habit within the company. To ensure employees actively engage in professional development, companies must provide incentives, personalized learning experiences, and collaborative opportunities that make learning both accessible and rewarding. Success Track Solutions' online, on-demand courses make professional development easy by allowing employees to learn at their own pace, ensuring that training never feels like an added burden. 2. Make learning accessible and personalized. One-size-fits-all training programs often fail because they don't cater to the unique learning styles and schedules of employees. To create a sustainable learning culture, businesses must provide flexible, tailored learning experiences that fit into employees' daily workflows. How to personalize learning. Offer on-demand, self-paced learning. Employees should be able to access training anytime, anywhere, to accommodate their schedules. Whether through online courses, mobile-friendly platforms, or micro-learning modules, flexibility is key. Allow employees to choose topics. Giving employees a say in their professional development fosters a sense of ownership and engagement. Whether it's cybersecurity, leadership, or operational efficiency, let them explore subjects that align with their career aspirations. Use multiple learning formats. Some employees prefer videos, while others engage better with interactive workshops, gamified content, or mentoring sessions. Mixing learning methods ensures higher engagement and retention. Actionable tip: implement a learning stipend where employees can select certified courses that contribute to their role or long-term career goals. Success Track Courses provides a variety of courses designed for real-world application, allowing employees to access the knowledge they need when they need it without disrupting their workflow. Final thoughts: make learning part of your DNA. Creating a culture of continuous learning isn't just about providing training, it's about making learning a core business value. By offering incentives, personalizing learning experiences, and encouraging collaboration, companies can develop a high-performing workforce that is engaged, adaptable, and future-ready. Want to take your company's learning culture to the next level? Explore our on-demand B2B training courses designed to help your teams grow, innovate, and lead, all at their own pace. Click the link below to learn more. Practical steps to get started with a culture of continuous learning. Creating a culture of continuous learning doesn't happen overnight, but businesses that take small, intentional steps can quickly see results. Whether your company is starting from scratch or refining its existing learning strategy, following these 4 key steps will help you build a structured, effective training program that drives real business impact. Step 1. Assess learning needs. Identify skill gaps in your organization. Before launching a training program, businesses must identify the critical skills employees need to succeed. Conducting a skills gap analysis helps pinpoint weaknesses, opportunities, and industry trends that require targeted training. How to assess learning needs. Survey employees and managers. Ask employees about their biggest challenges and areas where they feel they need additional training. Gather insights from managers on where performance bottlenecks exist. Review performance data. Look at KPIs, productivity reports, and employee feedback to determine where knowledge gaps are affecting business efficiency. Benchmark against industry standards. Compare your team's skills with current industry trends to ensure employees are prepared for future demands. Actionable tip: hold quarterly learning audits where HR, L&D teams, and department heads discuss evolving skill needs and adjust training priorities accordingly. Success Track Solutions can help bridge these skill gaps through our customizable B2B training courses. Companies can order training that aligns with their exact needs, ensuring that learning initiatives directly support business goals. Step 2. Build a learning roadmap. Define clear, structured learning objectives. Once you've identified the skills your team needs, the next step is to structure a learning roadmap that defines what to teach, when to teach it, and how to measure success. A structured plan prevents learning from feeling disorganized or ad hoc, making it easier for employees to stay engaged. How to build an effective learning roadmap. Set clear learning goals. Define what employees should be able to do after completing training. Goals should be specific, measurable, and aligned with business objectives. Categorize training into phases. Break learning down into foundational, intermediate, and advanced levels to provide a clear progression path. Assign learning paths to roles. Not every employee needs the same training. Design learning paths based on job roles, career progression, and department needs. Actionable tip: create personalized development plans that allow employees to choose courses relevant to their job responsibilities and future career goals. Our course catalog at Success Track Courses offers a range of pre-built and custom training solutions designed to help businesses develop their teams efficiently and effectively. Businesses can request tailored courses that align with their workforce's specific learning roadmap. Step 3. Implement an LMS or training platform. Utilize technology to deliver training effectively. An effective learning culture relies on consistency and accessibility. A learning management system, LMS, or on-demand training platform makes training scalable, measurable, and convenient, allowing employees to learn at their own pace without disrupting productivity. Why an LMS is essential for business training. Centralized training hub. Employees can access all courses, resources, and assessments in one place. Flexible learning. Courses can be taken on demand, eliminating scheduling conflicts. Tracking and analytics. Managers can track completion rates, engagement levels, and performance improvements. Scalability. Whether training 5 employees or 5,000, an LMS grows with your business. Actionable tip: choose an LMS that supports mobile learning so employees can train on the go, making it easier to fit learning into their schedules. Success Track Courses are hosted on Thinkific, a trusted LMS that allows businesses to seamlessly integrate professional training into their existing systems. Companies can request industry-specific courses or request customized modules tailored to their workforce. Step 4. Measure and adjust. Use feedback and data to refine learning strategies. The success of a learning initiative depends on continuous improvement. Training should be treated as a living, evolving strategy, adapting based on employee feedback and business needs. Companies that measure the impact of their training programs can make data-driven decisions to improve effectiveness. How to measure and optimize learning initiatives. Collect employee feedback. Use post-training surveys and one-on-one discussions to understand what's working and what needs improvement. Monitor performance metrics. Analyze KPIs, productivity data, and assessment results to track real-world application of skills. Adjust content based on trends. Keep learning materials up to date with industry developments and emerging challenges. Actionable tip: implement quarterly training reviews to analyze participation rates, employee engagement, and business outcomes related to learning initiatives. Success Track Courses offers ongoing support for businesses looking to refine their training approach. Our courses can be updated, expanded, or customized based on organizational growth and feedback. Final thought: start small, scale smart. Many companies hesitate to implement structured training because they believe it's too complex or time-consuming. But building a learning culture doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start small. Integrate one learning initiative today and expand as you see results. Whether it's launching a short on-demand course, assigning employees a monthly learning goal, or implementing a customized training roadmap, every step forward builds momentum toward a stronger, more skilled workforce. Ready to take the first step? Click the link below to explore our customizable training solutions and start building a high-impact learning culture today. Build a learning culture that drives business success. In today's fast-paced business world, continuous learning isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Companies that foster a culture of ongoing development experience, higher employee engagement, stronger retention rates, and greater innovation. Employees who feel supported in their growth are more likely to stay, contribute, and drive meaningful change within the organization. Let's recap the key takeaways. A culture of continuous learning boosts engagement, retention, and innovation, leading to higher productivity and long-term business success. Leaders must model learning behaviors. When executives and managers actively invest in learning, employees are far more likely to follow. Training should be flexible, engaging, and integrated into daily workflows. Learning doesn't have to be disruptive. It should fit seamlessly into employees' routines. Companies that prioritize learning outperform competitors in revenue and growth. Organizations with strong learning cultures adapt faster, innovate more effectively, and maintain a competitive edge. Take the next step. Transform learning into business growth. The most successful businesses don't just talk about learning, they embed it into their culture. Now is the time to take action and invest in training solutions that drive measurable results. Want to take your company's learning culture to the next level? Explore our B2B training course collection on Thinkific, featuring on-demand, expert-led courses designed to help businesses strengthen leadership, improve cybersecurity, optimize operations, and future-proof their workforce. Success Track Courses is your go-to resource for high-impact corporate training. Whether you're looking to strengthen leadership, improve cybersecurity, or optimize business operations, our courses provide actionable insights and real-world solutions. Check out our full course collection on Thinkific. Click the link in the description to browse our course offerings and get started today. Join the conversation. What's your biggest learning challenge? What's one challenge your company faces in building a learning culture? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's start a conversation and exchange insights on how businesses can make learning a core part of their success strategy. Stay connected for more business insights. If you found value in this video, hit the like button. It helps more businesses discover this content. Subscribe for weekly business insights, strategies, and practical solutions to drive corporate success. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let's build smarter businesses together. Ready to build a learning culture that retains talent and drives results? Start with training that actually makes an impact. An inside look from Success Track Solutions, where training means business. See you in the next video.